What's up guys, welcome back once again to the reviews. Today I'm going to be looking at an air cooler. This is another one from Thermalright. Massive thank you again to Thermalright for sending that over. You've been really supportive for my channel, so massive thank you for that. Today we're going to be looking at the Peerless Assassin 120 in white, so let's get into it. Right, so this is the Peerless Assassin 120 in white. As the name suggests, it's 120mm fans. It is 1700 LGA support for Intel, so that's nice to see. We've got, obviously this was the white version, we've got high performance fan, aluminium fins. At the back we've got standard 120mm fans, we've got two of those. They're 1.53 H2O static pressure fans, copper base on the heatsink itself, and there's 6mm heat pipes. So yes, this should be plenty for cooling most CPUs. Today I'll be testing this on my 5900X. Right, so these are the fans that come with it. These are ARGB fans, center lit on the hub, and they've got a sort of translucent fan blade. There's a tiny little bit of wobble on the hub there. They feel decent quality overall though. Vibration mounts on all the corners. Standard PWM connection and standard ARGB 3-pin 5V connection. Yeah, they look quite nice. They do a black version of this as well, with obviously a silver cooler. Let's have a look at the cooler itself. So this is the cooler. Obviously it's a twin tower, absolute monster of an air cooler, so I expect this to perform really well. Thermalright branding on the top, and we have 6mm heat pipes on the bottom, and the nickel plated copper base there as well. So that's all to really show you there. In terms of the cooler itself, it is absolutely massive, so obviously beware of clearance and things like that if you are looking at getting one of these. But we'll get this in the case and we'll give it some testing. Right, so there we have the Peerless Assassin 120 from Thermalright, and straight away I'm just going to say go buy it if you're looking for an air cooler that performs well. And it's, as far as I'm aware from what I've seen, it's below $50, so it's an absolute beast. Yeah, I can't praise this thing enough. The only thing I'm going to say bad about it is fan clips, which are on most air coolers these days, and the fact that the PWM splitter is black when the cooler's white. That's literally all I can say bad about it. It is a little bit noisy at full tilt, but that is again true for most coolers. But in terms of performance, wow, absolutely brilliant. Looks absolutely amazing, as I'm assuming you can see up there as well, but I've done a little bit of a B-roll for you as well. So yeah, if you're looking for a cooler around $50 and you've got the room for it, because it is big, I'll put the sizes up on the screen of clearance you need, then yeah, go ahead, buy it straight away. It's absolutely amazing, like really good. In terms of RAM clearance as well, it's very good as well, because of the way the cooler's built. It goes straight over the top of your RAM with no issues whatsoever. So let's talk about that performance. Like I say, absolutely incredible, and I think you'll agree when I tell you the results. So first of all, Cinebench R23 all-core test for 5 minutes, and basically let PBO do what it wants. So we'll see, and I'll tell you sort of what the clock speed's got up to as well. So first of all, we had a maximum of 64 degrees and a average of 60 degrees. So as you can probably tell, it kept it below sort of that maximum for most of the time as well, as the average is only 60 degrees. So that's absolutely amazing. All 12 cores running about 4.125 gigahertz throughout the test. Yeah, I've not seen, I mean, AIOs don't seem to perform this well from what I've tested as well. So absolutely incredible results. I did a superposition Unigine test, and I did it on 1080p Ultra Extreme, sorry. And obviously ran that through as well. Again, PBO allowed to do what it wants. Did it at 1080p, so it puts more more load onto the CPU rather than at 14p, what I normally do. So we get a sort of a worst case scenario. So if you're using 1080p, then obviously it's going to put a bit more on your CPU. So the results of that, we had a maximum of 67, which was pretty much just a spike, to be honest with you, when it was loading the program. And it stayed around 61, 62 for most of it, but the average was 55 degrees. So as you can see, it did stay below that 67. It was pretty much a spike. when it got started. And the last test I did, just to give you again a more sort of real world situation, I did Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Now unfortunately for some reason I can't make this run at 1080p. The way Windows 11's messed with my resolution, it only allows me like weird resolutions because I'm using an ultra wide. So I've done it at the full 1440p ultra wide setting, which is like 5120 by 1440. So obviously it's not going to put a massive load onto the CPU. So the temperatures there, the maximum, again this was a spike when loading the game and loading the benchmark, was 73, but it ran around 58 degrees for most of it, and the average is 61. So again, absolutely fantastic performance. I don't know what else to say about it, to be honest with you. Like I said, if you're looking at buying an air cooler that looks really nice, especially if you want the white one looks beautiful, especially in a white build, it looked really, really nice. You want something that performs well and you don't want to spend a lot of money. This is less than $50 most of the time. Yeah, go ahead and buy it. That's all I've got to say about this cooler, really, guys. It's fantastic. Installation is really easy as well because it uses the AMD backplate. So this, as well as being 1700 compatible, should make it AM5 compatible as well, which again is nice. So yeah, it's got ticks across the board, to be honest with you, for me. I can't praise it enough. So again, thank you Thermalright for sending this over. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. If you didn't give it a dislike, let me know in the comments why, and give me any suggestions in the comments you have, or give me any good comments as well that you want to give me. And please don't forget to watch some more of my content, as it all helps. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.